What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. I want to talk about this news story I came across from the late Dwayne Haskins family. They have filed a federal lawsuit against his widow, Kalabrya Haskins. She is the widow of Dwayne Haskins. Now, I've spoken about Kalabrya before. Her sister, Kasir, they both have been in the news recently. Kasir, she dated an NBA player who she claimed put hands on her. Then when he was arrested and he was cut, then all of a sudden she claimed he didn't do it. She's going on to now start dating Jaylen Brown. And when that situation happened between her and Kevin Porter Jr., Kalabrya actually threatened him. She threatened his life because of that situation. Now, fast forward to now in the lawsuit that the late Dwayne Haskins family is filing towards Kalabrya, because Kalabrya is basically taking over Dwayne Haskins' name and likeness, and she's making money off of it. And she has vowed, this heifer has vowed to keep the family from getting anything from his name, even though his father is a senior and Dwayne Haskins, his son, was a junior. I think a page was deactivated. I mean, this Kalabrya female is crazy. She was crazy during a relationship when she got arrested for putting her hands on him. I would never understand why he married her. And also, when this particular story was sent to me, someone brought up the fact that, the situation that happened before he lost his life was very fishy, because he was drugged and robbed. And then he's on the highway. He was drugged and robbed, I believe, that same night. And that's when that situation happened. He was on the phone with Kalabrya. Lord knows what they were talking about. Maybe she was yelling at him. Who knows? But Kalabrya, to me, comes off as a selfish, greedy woman. Y'all remember they had two different memorial services. She had one with the Pittsburgh Steelers and the family had one. This is a woman who wants to make money off of Dwayne Haskins, and she does not want his family anywhere near his name and likeness, even though that's his family, his blood, right? His parents worked very hard to help Dwayne get to where he did. They're well known in the DMV area. And they said they never even knew that Kalabrya married Dwayne, that Dwayne did that on his own. And that was probably one of the biggest faults I could say in his life, throughout college and in NFL, was the fact that he met and married her, because there's been nothing but drama with his family. This man passed away, and the fact that his wife has basically declared war on his in-laws because she wants to continue to make money off of his name and likeness, even though she's probably dating somebody else. It tells you everything you need to know about this individual, her and her family, like her sister. They're a bunch of gold diggers. And the fact that she's vowing to not let them use his name, even though they're his family, it shows what kind of person she is. And she wants to be the only one to make money and to use his name to benefit herself. You should be trying to get along with his family, but instead you're using him to boost your YouTube, posting songs, using his likeness in order to get people to stream you. And I want people to understand, I've always had reservations about this person ever since she was arrested for putting her hands on him. Luckily, the police saw through her BS and arrested her. I just think her and her sister are crazy. I really do. Now I'm going to read to you this article from Bro Bible. It says Dwayne Haskins' family files federal lawsuit against his widow over constant harassment. So she's harassing them. The family of Dwayne Haskins Jr. has filed a federal lawsuit against his widow, Kalabrya, claiming she has harassed them over social media posts. Dwayne Haskins Jr., who lost his life when he was hit by a dump truck in an SUV while crossing a highway in Florida in 2022, was drafted in the first round of the 2019 NFL draft by the Washington Redskins, later signing with the Pittsburgh Steelers. In a lawsuit, Haskins' family claims that Kalabrya, the sister of WNBA player or former WNBA player Kasir, has been, according to Tribe Live, misusing the late quarterback's name and image on social media and refusing to share his ashes. The lawsuit was filed by Haskins' mother, Tamara, and father, Dwayne Haskins Sr., his sister, Tamia Haskins, and the Haskins Family Foundation. The family claims they have experienced constant harassment from the defendant whenever they have attempted to reference his name, image, and likeness in public forums such as social media. They claim a social media account owned by Dwayne Haskins Sr. was disabled for creating an account that looks like it belongs to a celebrity, when in reality Dwayne Haskins Sr. simply shares the same name as his famous son, but has not otherwise posted any content on Instagram. Specifically, plaintiffs claim that Kalabrya challenged the establishment of the Haskins Family Foundation, Inc., and successfully requested disablement of the Instagram social media accounts of Dwayne Haskins Sr., Tamia Haskins, and the Haskins Family Foundation, Inc. Y'all want me to feel sorry for this heifer while she's on Instagram using a deceased Dwayne Haskins to build up her YouTube page, her social media career? In her bio, she says she's the wife of D.H. Simba, which is Dwayne Haskins' Instagram. But you can't get along with his parents and his family. I honestly, I think that she's bitter because they never liked her. They never trusted her, and they have every reason to feel that way. And I honestly believe that the family is justified, because when I made my video a couple years back, when Dwayne lost his life, I made a couple of different videos. I had people trying to tell me that there was no beef between her and his family. Like, huh? You have two different funerals? And you mean to tell me that there's no beef? They claim they didn't even know that he was married, but y'all telling me there was no beef? Of course there was beef. They're filing a lawsuit now. I bet you people feel dumb. Continuing, the Haskins family also claims they didn't know about the marriage between Haskins Jr. and Kalabrya and had never met her prior to the wedding. The complaint tells the court that Kalabrya should be legally prohibited from challenging in any manner the plaintiff's project. You know, the courts seem to side with the wife over the family. That has never set right with me. That the courts love to give the power of attorney or usage of someone's name or estate. They love to give it to the wife, even if the guy only been married to the woman for like a couple of months. It does not specify what the project is, but it asks the court to bar Kalabrya Haskins from taking any action to undermine it. In attached exhibits, the plaintiff alleged that Kalabrya continues to refuse to provide an accurate accounting of Haskins Jr.'s assets and estate, and claims she has liquidated much of them because she's draining whatever he has left. I believe that she's gotten access to all his accounts, and I believe she's been living off of his money. And that's why she wants to keep the family away from anything, from finding out what's going on. Because she doesn't want the family to find out that she's basically probably been selling off different things and been living off his money, because she ain't got no job. It also accuses her of refusing to give the family any portion of Haskins' ashes after she had him cremated. This is what these heifers do. They love to control things, right? They love to control things. They especially women. Women are very jealous-hearted. And this is why you have to have a will. Before you ever marry a woman, gentlemen, make sure you have a will, just in case if anything happens to you, your wife don't take all your money and resources and keep your family away from it, even the ashes. Kalabrya probably don't even know where the ashes are at. The late quarterback's estate is currently being administered by Kalabrya, who had her attorney send a cease and desist letter to her in-laws and their foundation less than 3 weeks after Haskins' death. 3 weeks. This heifer was already trying to take over everything 3 weeks after his passing, with those crocodile tears at his funeral that the Pittsburgh Steelers had for him. Just acting a complete fool, making it about herself. And I peeped this then. According to an affidavit attached to the lawsuit, Kalabrya said about the family, "I hope they are going to get a lawyer because they're not going to get any money from us." Who is us? Because it ain't Dwayne. Dwayne has passed away. So who is us? The Haskins Family Foundation said it was launched a year before the quarterback died, while another foundation represented by Kalabrya's attorney, Dwayne Haskins Jr. Foundation, was registered 13 days after his death. And y'all try, and not some of y'all tried to tell me that there was no issues. When did he pass away again? When did I make those videos? Exactly. This Kalabrya female is a piece of work. Her and her sister, they're both lunatics. And I see why, they have constant turmoil. Kalabrya had turmoil. Kasir had turmoil. And it's only going to continue. I'm pretty sure Kalabrya is dating other men. That gold digger spirit never leaves you. Okay. And this is why the family and her just never gets along, because the women with that gold digger spirit, they tend to have hatred towards their spouse's family, because that family could take away what they're living off of. While she's trying to build a struggle music career off of his name and likeness. I mean, it's absolutely disgusting. Kalabrya has no talent. Okay. She's using his likeness to further whatever agenda she's furthering. And that's why I think it's very important to get this message out here. So let me know what you think in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and I'll see y'all next one.